Hey, I'm Janelle, and this is toDIYfor, and this is my bedroom makeover. This was a lot more work than I realized it was going to be, and it's turned out completely different than I kind of fully anticipated. I'll explain a little bit more in the video. I really love how it turned out though. There are plenty of DIYs incorporated into this room in this video that you'll see, incorporating of course the decor items that I made last week on my channel. And actually a lot of other DIYs that I've made recently are in this room. So I will leave as much linked down below for you to give you an idea on how much this cost me and also where I purchased most of the things for this room. But let's just get into the DIY.
So here is the room. Originally when I decorated it, I kind of went with a pink and blue theme. This was about a year ago when we originally moved in. There's a lot of mix-match furniture in here, just for my boyfriend and myself. But you know what? We're gonna be keeping all the furniture, believe it or not. Okay, so this is where I started for whatever reason. I started with the curtains, but I'm taking these down, and this is the only window we have in our bedroom, and it doesn't even give us a lot of light because there's a house right next door. But if you also have a small window in your room, what you need to do is make your curtains go wide out from the window and up high as well. So bring them close to the ceiling. It doesn't matter if the window doesn't go that high. Believe me, this is gonna make everything look bigger. Your room is gonna look taller and the window is going to look bigger. So that's what I've done here. And these curtains I actually made very simply, just sewing a tube along the top and hemming the sides. It was a lot cheaper. I think I picked up this fabric for like $17. And I had enough to make pillow shams, and it's like the perfect color for the photograph that inspired this entire room. So highly would suggest doing something like that if you want to save a buck. Now we're going to be starting our bookshelf. So my boyfriend has been begging me for so long to build a bookshelf. So I said, fine, I'll build you one, but you have to help me. So here we're just figuring out where all of the studs are. I wanted to find as many studs as possible because I want this thing to be sturdy. We were able to find 4, so I have 4 brackets that I picked up from IKEA. They're just like $2, so very inexpensive. This is a pine board cut to the length of the wall. Again, very inexpensive. And then I just finished it off by screwing this into place. So once this was done, I had a few holes that I needed to fill in this wall. So I filled those up with some polyfill, sanded, dried, and painted that. And then I also decided to paint the shelf. So this is mostly just to kind of make it blend in with the wall a little bit better. If you're going to do this, I would highly suggest that you paint this before you put it on the wall. I think that it's not going to be fun to take down. We are renters. My landlord is totally fine with this, but it's going to be kind of a bit of a mess for us to clean up. So paint it before you put it up. While that dried, I decided to tackle our nightstands. So these are 2 nightstands that I previously made on my channel over a year ago. Oh gosh, look at that sick face. It's been a week. So I'm just taking these apart, the wire mesh and some of the wood, and then I'm left with this very basic, I love this aesthetic, simple, clean line nightstand that I'm going to mount on the wall with some L brackets. So I was able to get this one into a stud bonus, this one not, so we added some wall plugs. So yeah, I just really love the look of these new nightstands. They're super sleek and simple. As you can see, this is literally just a rectangle box kind of thing. So really easy to put together. I will leave the previous tutorial linked above for my nightstands. So luckily I was able to remove this portion of my bed frame, and it kind of makes it look like a whole new bed. Bonus, because I don't have money for a new bed, which I would love to purchase, but it's not in the budget. Carpets, also very expensive. This one was only $80, which is why I got it. It's not a perfect match, but I do like the look of it, but it was affordable and in the budget, so that's what we're doing. And these are the pillow shams that I made. Same material from the curtains. I had some leftover. I really love the pop of color it adds to the bed. And these again are really simple to make. You just take a pillow sham you already have and cut out 2 rectangles and sew 3 sides together. So this shelf was inspired by Alexandra Gator. She is a Canadian YouTuber who I absolutely love, and she's got beautiful shelves that she's recently styled in a whole video on how to do it. She color coordinates all of her books, and I love it. She's got some really good tips on how you can put the books together along with a few decor items and plants. So I will leave her channel linked for you, or that video linked for you, so you can go check it out, because that is where I got 100% of my inspiration from. So this is a basket that I literally bought over a year ago, and I always planned to make into a pendant light. My boyfriend hated the idea, but I decided to do it anyways. I got it in the clearance section at HomeSense for just $25. Essentially, all you need to do is cut a hole in the bottom of the basket. Literally, you can do this with any basket as long as the material is easy enough to cut through. Mine was with an X-Acto knife. Cut a hole for my pendant light to go through. This is the pendant light we already had in our room. So I'm just giving it a new lampshade, and I took some wire and I fastened it to the top cross there in the basket. Luckily, that's a nice sturdy wire there, and then I just hung it up. That simple. And I just make sure that I hide this cord back behind the curtains so you can barely see it. And these are the 2 pictures that inspired the entire room. These are photos from our trip to Colombia last year. I absolutely love the color. I'm so happy it inspired this entire vibe of this room. I'm mixing it in now with a few decor items that I made in last week's DIY video, as well as a few thrifted items. And this is the final room that I absolutely love.
So I'm absolutely thrilled with how this space turned out. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you have a favorite part of it. I'm loving every single inch of it, and I cannot believe how perfectly that light finished everything off. I love it. So let me know what your favorite part was down in the comments below. Share this with your friends, inspire people. I hope I inspired you to maybe do a little makeover yourself if you're looking for that. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Welcome. So happy you found me. I do new videos every single Wednesday, and if you've been to my channel plenty of times, thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it, and please share this with your friends. So you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Janelle Steeper for sneak peeks of any of my upcoming DIYs, and you can also chat with me there too. So cheers, and I'll talk to you next Wednesday.